Well, welcome everybody to our Monday night call, Why You Need These Drops. My name is Michele McCay, and I just want to thank each and every one of you for being on tonight. And I thought since you guys have not heard from me in a little while, I've been traveling and I've gotten Cynthia on the call and got her started and then had to hop off, but just want to share my testimony. I think it's so important for you guys to hear that the reason why I am so passionate about these drops is my mother was diagnosed with Alzheimer's at 55 and died at 62. And when I learned that these drops are the one and only thing that I know of out there in the homeopathic world that can correct insulin resistance, we know that insulin resistance is the leading cause of Alzheimer's. So since I couldn't help my mom 29 years ago, we can sure as heck help millions of people, and I'm actually changing my vision. Cynthia and I have spoken just recently. Our vision has moved from millions to billions. So yes, our vision is huge. And so you're on this call tonight because someone thought enough about you to get you some information about these drops and to make sure that you possibly, as you're getting amazing results, that you share them with someone else. So we know that's how we're going to get them in the hands of millions. And so we just want to give you the opportunity to get these drops in your body, get some great results, and then we know you're going to be sharing with other people. Each week we share a testimony that I think is so amazing. If Alzheimer's, correcting insulin resistance and reversing Alzheimer's is not enough, let's talk a little bit about pain. You guys know I owned a hospice agency for 12 years and I took care of people's pain in the biggest way and at the most challenging time of life. And I was very serious about that. I wanted to make sure that when people entrusted their loved ones with me and with our company and with our entire group, that they were going to get their pain taken care of and that they were going to live the greatest quality of life at the end of life. Well, one of the most amazing testimonies that I have heard recently is a gal that had some tremendous pain in her upper back, so much so that she was having to get pain blocks every month or two. And once she started on the drops, and this is not a result for everyone, y'all. We still say you need 3 to 4 months on the drops, but after 4 days on the drops, this lady said she experienced, I can barely talk about it, it gives me chills. She experienced the greatest pain relief that she had experienced in quite some time. And she was confident that she was not going to have to get pain blocks any longer. Now, y'all, that touched my heart to the core almost as much as when I learned that insulin resistance in the brain is the cause of Alzheimer's and that we, with these drops, could help people prevent Alzheimer's and heart disease, diabetes, strokes, high blood pressure, inflammation. Don't you know that in 4 days that lady experienced a decrease in inflammation? That's why her pain had gone away. So that is an amazing testimony and exactly why we got to get these drops in the hands of millions. So Cynthia, I'm going to turn it over to you and you share why you think we need to get these drops in the hands of millions.
All right. Well, hello, everyone. So excited that you are here. As you know, I'm always excited because I absolutely adore and love what we get to do, and we get to do it together. So, for those of you that don't know, I am Cynthia Bolden, and I am a health and wellness practitioner in the area. My mainly focus on in the past supplements, all types, but whole food supplements in their best form. So now adding along with Partner Co. and these wonderful drops, really my job has really become a lot easier. So when I hear Michelle share the story that she shared, she's exactly right. I heard the testimony about this lady and had this severe pain and had used nerve blocks. And then in 4 days, what happened? And when we talk about why do we want these drops and why we're taking it now from the hands of millions to the hands of billions, it's because of this reason. In dropper one, we'd have dropper one and two. I like to kind of hold them up, dropper one and two. In dropper one, there are 11 ingredients in there, but all about I don't know exactly, I don't want to quote the number, but there are ingredients in there that actually is related to actually helping the nerves repair. So one of the thoughts is that we're not here to fix anything, but we're here to feed it. So when we share the drops with people, it's so easy when we hear people tell us about their pain, they tell us about losing weight. Well, mainly they'll say losing weight, or maybe hormone balancing. Yes, that is it. But just remember, when you're dealing with homeopathic, we're talking about natural, clean products, dropper one, dropper two. Dropper one, let's just remind ourselves, remove visceral fat, causing the thyroid to come in balance. The thyroid actually does so much for the body, it gets that metabolism moving and working again. It causes the appetite to be in balance. And then we come along with dropper two with that methyl B12 absorption in the cells. It absorbs well. So that's where your energy is. That's why a person can take these drops and say, oh, I just feel so much better. Why? Because your energy is coming from your cells. And we always want to remember that. It is so important to make sure that we are feeding our cells. And with these products, we're doing it. And then it has those adaptive herbs in there. I call them your feel good herbs that actually make you feel good. It is okay to feel good. I like to say, how good can you really feel? So when you take these, my point tonight would simply be is that 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, guess what? The side effect would simply be how good can you really feel? Think about that. And then think about people as we talk to them and they're rushing and say, oh, if I just had something that could help me get off this medicine. Oh, I wish I had something that could help me feel better. Now, when I use the word medicine, I do have to put a disclaimer out there. We do not treat, cure, diagnose at all. But when you give your body exactly what it needs in nutritional medicine, guess what? It knows what to do. And I should say nutritional supplementation. The body knows what to do. So when you hear about somebody in back pain like that was taking blocks, and then all of a sudden, what happened right there? What happened was her body was ready and it was in a position to receive. But if nobody had ever mentioned it to her or said anything, then how would she know? And that's where we come in, sharing and reminding ourselves. Again, we don't treat, cure, or diagnose, but as people run to us for help, and sometimes there's a tendency to plead a little bit and say, oh, if you just try these drops, it'll do this, this, and this. Let's say this, when the area of that pain, when you look at the list of what these drops do, what do they do? Balance hormones, cause metabolism to speed up. It causes the mood. Think about that. It's very well says mood. And it's as these factors happen, that lets you know that the body goes to where it needs to go. So we can't tell a person, take this for high blood pressure, take this for this, take this for that. We don't even want to do that. That's the fun of it. Because when you feed your body, sell your nutrition, it knows exactly what to do. So I just want to encourage and remind all of us that people are looking. We just need to tell people this, and it works every time. Take these drops, give us your story, let your body show and tell us how good it can really feel. Because guess what? There are no side effects. The only people that can't take this is pregnant and a nursing mom. Everybody else, go for it. Take the drops and let your body tell you exactly how it wants to make you feel better and cause your body to come in balance. So that would be just a way to say, you know what? This is a way to remind us that the drops are available and it's so many people that we need to get them to. So Michelle, I think you can tell us now exactly how we should go about doing this and what should we be sharing with our clients and customers. Back to you.
Absolutely. Well, your call to action. So if you are a customer using our drops, your call to action is get back to the person who brought you to this call, or maybe you've never tried the drops, but you have three options. Okay. The first option is to buy them retail. Well, that is the most expensive way because if you went online, our retail option is $176 plus tax and shipping. That would be over $200. Now, someone may be selling them to you locally or what have you for 150. That is saving you money off the retail, but that is your first option, but I wouldn't do it. I would take number 2 or number 3. So number 2 is to save on your drops. We know from exactly what I shared and what Cynthia shared, most people are going to need 3 to 6 months on the drops. So why not get the best discount on your full supply? So we have 2 options with number 2. We have a 4-pack, which gets the drops down to around $100 a box at $371 for a 4-pack. So if you bought them online, that'd be 200 times 4 would be $800. So we're going to save you half. Or if you're buying them from someone local at $150, $600, that's going to save you a little over $200, right? But the greatest deal is go ahead and get your full supply. And guess what? We think you should share them with someone else. So you have an option to share them or sell them to your friends and family. Get your box for free. So if you order a 10-pack, that is going to get you the greatest discount. So 10-pack at $8.79 plus tax and shipping will get the price of the box down to below $95. Okay. So $95 a box versus the 150 from someone local or 200 online, you are going to have the greatest savings. And why not go ahead and share them with other people? But your option number 3 is just that, save and earn. So if you want to learn how to earn on just sharing these drops with other people. It's just like, to me, it's like, Cynthia, you and I are getting paid for utilizing the drops. Right? And experiencing amazing benefits in our bodies, and we're getting paid to do that. You can do the same exact thing. So I say take option number 3, but your call to action is tell the person that brought you on this call which option you choose. Okay. And then those of you who invited on this call, it is your responsibility to reach out to who you invited and ask them, are you a 1, 2, or 3? So we certainly hope that you guys are a 3, because we want people out there sharing these drops so we can get them in the hands of millions. So enjoyed having you guys tonight. Thank you for sharing your Labor Day holiday with us. And thank you for learning why you need these drops so that you can share with others. And y'all have a great, amazing night. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night. Enjoy the rest of your evening.